Fasten your seatbelts as we're about to take a wild ride through history. Ever wondered if a dance party could turn deadly? Believe it or not, it happened. In the year 1518, Strasbourg was hit by a peculiar dance mania that resulted in several deaths. We're to take you on a trip through the top 10 most shocking historical events you never knew about. Stick around because the last one will send chills down your spine. 1. The Deadly Dance. Back in the 16th century, a woman named Frau Troffea in Strasbourg, France, instigated a dancing hysteria that persisted for a month and led many casualties. The dancing was ceaseless, the hysteria infectious, leading to heart attacks, strokes, and sheer exhaustion. 2. The Great Emu War. We now journey to the heart of Australia in the 1930s. The scene is set. Farmers are in conflict with an overwhelming force of over 20,000 emus wreaking havoc on their crops. In response, the government dispatches soldiers armed to the teeth with machine guns, prioritizing the protection of their livelihood. However, the emus are a force to reckon with, proving their resilience. 3. Journey back in time. Over 4 millennia ago, in the heart of ancient Mesopotamia, a narrative was etched into the sands of time. Today we recognize this as the Epic of Gilgamesh. Astoundingly, it mirrors the tale of Noah's Ark, laying claim to the narrative centuries before the Bible even existed. 4. The Year Without a Summer. Picture this. A year devoid of summer entirely. That was the harsh reality in 1816. A colossal volcanic eruption in the distant lands of Indonesia triggered a worldwide decrease in temperature. In the heart of June, snow made an unexpected appearance. The consequence? Crop failure on a global scale, which paved the way for a widespread famine. 5. The Pig That Was Hanged for Murder. In the year of our Lord, 1386, in the heart of France, a pig was put on trial for a crime most heinous. Dressed in human attire, it was tried and sentenced to death by hanging for the murder of a child. This tale stands as one of many in the annals of history, where animals were subjected to legal prosecution for crimes in the era of the Middle Ages. 6. The Great Molasses Flood. The year was 1919. A gigantic molasses storage tank ruptured in the heart of Boston. What followed was nothing short of a disaster. A monstrous wave of molasses gushed through the arteries of the city at a speed of 35 miles per hour. A staggering 21 lives were lost to this unforeseen catastrophe and 150 were left physically scarred. 7. A forerunner of modern transport. Before New York's famous subway system took shape, an intriguing experiment with pneumatic tubes designed for human transportation was undertaken. This ambitious project, which was launched in 1869, could not see the light of day due to funding constraints. 8. The Forgotten Plague. Engage once more in the dance, only this time, it carries a fatal twist. In the epic of the 14th century, a ferocious plague traversed the length and breadth of Europe, inducing unmanageable dancing, convulsions, and delusions. Known as the St. Vitus's Dance, this plague was a tormentor to thousands of souls. 9. The War of the Worlds Panic, a year to remember, 1938. The airwaves brought a radio drama to life, an adaptation of H.G. Wells' iconic War of the Worlds. The result? Nationwide chaos in the United States as listeners were convinced of an imminent alien invasion. 10. The Tunguska Event. Have you ever heard of the most shocking moment in history that most people are unaware of? Let's travel back to 1908, in a remote part of Siberia. Picture a colossal explosion, the power of 185 Hiroshima bombs combined. Picture it leveling 80 million trees yet leaving no trace of an impact crater. The event still baffles the experts, igniting a multitude of theories from a bursting meteor to potential extraterrestrial meddling. Indeed, history is far from dull. At times it exceeds the absurdity of fiction. This is just one of the many untold stories you'll find here. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this.